Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. In the last two episodes, we have somewhat of a hub, I guess, set up. We got all of our copper products, we have some iron products over here, and we have some more advanced iron products, which would be rotors and reinforced plates. And that thing over there getting pretty glitchy. Anyway, so in today's episode, what we want to do is we going to start putting these parts to use. Now, again, nothing's ratioed. This is just to have some storage in case we want to go and grab them for various things. So let's, how high can we jump off of? I guess that high. So what we have, we're building up all these things. I'm actually going to take all of this stuff out of here because I started to do that. And I'm not going to do that like that anymore. I'm just going to let them fill up. Because as I was reminded by, let's see, that, I don't think I need any of them really, right? I'll take one stack. Is your ore never runs out. Your mine, like your ore patches where you have your coal, etc., never run out. So, and if you're tapping coal, the coal never runs out either. And, which is a good thing. So you can basically let these boxes fill up. Now, eventually I'm going to be pulling from these boxes to make other things. But what we want to make is, again, I know I said about, sorry there, just my headphones. I said about tearing down what we have built over here, which you are going to do eventually. What I really want to do is I want to get the MAM, or not the MAM, the MAM brought over here. So I could, or sorry, no, the hub brought over here, and I can't make. You can only have one hub, so we got to go back and get it. So we do have a pretty full inventory, but we should be okay. Because what I want to do with the coal that's over here, as I said this in one of my first episodes, or when I decided to move my production line over here to where it's going to be, is that the area that we have set up our platform is going to be for making power. I still think it on top of, where is that, over there somewhere, is going to be for making power. And eventually it'll likely be used maybe for making steel. Because we have the nodes there, the iron nodes, and we obviously have the coal coming in. And I believe steel is still coal and iron. Now, I may be mistaken, because again, it's been a while since I played this game, obviously. These things are still pumping away. Now, is this a pure node? Not. So, our actual pure nodes are over here. I'm going to leave you be. Our pure iron nodes are over here. So, ooh, there's something not running over here. I wonder what the problem is. How are we doing on power? Yeah, we're fine on power. Are these things even running? I guess they are, but just very slowly, right? So what we want to do now, I don't know if removing these is going to kill our power or not, but I want to, this is going to come with me, and then I'm not going to be able to carry all this stuff. So let's just put down a storage container right here. What happened there? So I hit the wrong button? Oh yeah, wrong button. So I want to go in here and I want to dump well, I guess not everything, because I don't know how much of this is going to be able to carry. Oh. No, I don't want to just spend all of it, right? Oh, I can carry. Let's take all. Can we? Okay, that's good enough. This can stay. This obviously can't stay, and these are going to go away eventually as well. This is definitely something that I want to start using big time. So I should be able to take that, and I should be able to take this. It's just going to leave a box with things in it. Again, which is just going to be plate and concrete, which is nothing. The concrete's fine to continue to make here. I don't have a problem with that at all. And how are we doing on power? Max consumption 270, capacity 291. So we're actually okay. Again, we're eventually going to get rid of a lot of this stuff now. Am I going to be able to carry any of this? Sorry. Definitely not. There's going to be a lot of stuff left here, but that's okay. Eventually, this is going to be all power, and then possibly coal over here. But what we can actually do is, since we don't need these machines running at the moment, is now let's see what's the best way to do it, right? Would just be to turn everything off. If I turn these off, or no, sorry, no, I don't want to do that. I want to turn. I planned to do this earlier. I want to turn these off to let them run out whatever ore they have in them, and then it'll be done. So I want to make use of all this stuff. Now this one's a bit farther away, but I'm going to run over to it anyway. And by turning them off, all the ore that's on the belts will get used, and it ends up being refined a lot more. You have less kind of bulk. And I think this is a pure node as well, isn't it? Yeah. Which we're not even utilizing it because we're only bringing in 60 per second or 60 per minute, and this actually can output 120 per minute or 2 per second. So this is fine. This is going to run, and what's basically going to happen is all the ore is going to be used up. Here, I think this might even be full of iron I'm pretty sure we're full of everything here. This one's not, so we're fine there. And the rest of the stuff we'll just let alone. This stuff doesn't despawn as far as I know, so we can just come back to it at another time. Because we want to set up our hub over here, because this is where we're going to be having our main production, and I want to get through the next couple the next couple tiers. Like we're working on tier 3 and tier 4. And then obviously in the top right hand corner is like a longer term goal to unlock. I think that unlocks tier 5 and 6, if I'm not mistaken. I should probably actually make a couple actual storage boxes for myself. I think this is the right way because I can get up over here. And yeah, so I want to get this set up and see what we can actually research. Or we can actually, well, the research is there, but see what we can actually get now. Because if we're able to, I guess I gotta just ran up that. If we're able to unlock a few more things, like there's a timer. I think it's a 5-minute timer, right? Or something like that. So we won't be able to unlock things that quickly, but within the rest of this episode, we can unlock 2 or 3 things. That would be pretty excellent. And I'm just going to stick I think I'm just going to actually stick it over here. Let's just put in... What? Where'd all my... Am I missing something? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Alright, I'm clueless there. So we want to put the hub, and this can just go here. It doesn't matter. And then something just shut down. I guess it was that. And we want to connect. One of these should have free power somewhere. This one does. Or actually, it doesn't need power, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I don't want to... Okay, so we're going to go into here. So jump pads I don't really care about. Vehicular transport would be good. Steel production would be good. Yeah, definitely lost a lot of stuff. So we're going to have to run back. Tier 4, advanced steel, hypertube. I thought we could get at least something unlocked already, which obviously we cannot. I only want jump pads. Vehicles, we can start on that. The modular frames I don't think are that hard to make. We need how many? 25 modular frames, and how are those made? You need rods for that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be fine with that. Let's just dump things into our storage box here. This. Things I'm not like using at all right now. These. Basically all of this. And then here's some extra stuff. Again, that I'm not using. And we should be able to drag more of these down to that, maybe. So we can sort that a bit. Oh, it's the same thing. All right. So let's just make one more run back. Well, actually, you know what? Let's grab a bunch of rods. Because they're just going to be right over here. Because that's what we need. Oh, good. Those things are showing up. So we need 400 rods. We have a bunch of rods. We need more rotors, which are going to be in, not here. It's going to be in this one, right? Perfect. That's great. So we should have enough, actually, cables. Let's get a few more cables. This is great that we can kind of just go and grab things that we need. What's this one? This is just stuff, I guess. We're going to grab 200. Let's grab a few more, because why not? Slide under that one, jump over this one, slide under this one. Sliding is C, by the way. Alright, let's see what we can actually make. That, okay. I'm going to sort. Oh, I have more of that. And we need 13 more. So we're just going to make these. It makes very quickly. We just need to make 13 of them. Oh, we get 2 per craft, so we're basically only crafting 7. Because I want to really start unlocking some tiers, which again, it's all stuff that, well, we have or / can make with what we have here. So we need 13, so we need 2 more cycles, and then we're going to be good to unlock that, which I haven't delved into using trucks or anything yet, so I'm not exactly sure how that works. But we can, oh, are you serious? We're missing one? I thought I had enough. Okay, there we go. Dump that. Alright. Boom. Great. Now, the next thing we want to get is steel. That's awesome.
Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock.
We're just going to do this. So, as I was saying, with that is we can actually bring coal in now. Sorry that's so loud. We're going to select this milestone, and what does this one take? Takes, oh, I can't put anything in for, well, it's 4 minutes, I guess. So we need concrete, and we need wire, which that we don't have any concrete here. So let's just take one more run back to the other base, and we can have a little chat about that. So that's good, actually, because it reminded me that we do have vehicles. Now, I've never used the vehicles in the previous versions that I played. I never got that far, or this is going to hurt. Or they may, oh, that's weird, it didn't hurt. They may not have even been included or usable as they are usable now. Which is okay. So we'll learn that together, because I think that'll be fun. And once we start needing coal over here, this is might hurt. No, we're okay. I think that'll be really really good. I do want to start getting some more of the Caterium and stuff, and I think that would be a good idea for trucks as well. I mean, you have to set everything up for them. And again, that'll be a whole separate episode, because we can make them now, obviously, is to figure out how to do that. Because like the Caterium ore, for instance, we have a whole thing in the MAM to research stuff with Caterium ore. I think that's where the Blade Runner shoes come in, and maybe a couple other things that would be super, super handy to have so we can run faster. Now, I mean, once we start having other areas set up, we're not going to be running everywhere. Oops, there you go. All right, cool. So we have a little bit to collect. Now, I wish you could walk over and just, like, pick things up, but it doesn't really work that way. So I want to go over to where this was. These should all still be here, these boxes, right? Not sure what happened to all the wire. Like, there should be 1,500 wire in this box. And there should be a bunch of concrete, too. Look at that. That's exactly what I needed. Perfect. So we have the wire that we need. And then the rotors. Am I making rotors here at all? I don't remember. Oh, we have 100 rotors there. Okay, that is awesome. And that's why those things aren't working, because they're full. This is still a bit janked up here, but that's okay. Let's see what we got in here. We can take all, and then we should have. Yeah, here's all of our concrete. Okay, cool. We could grab everything. Awesome. So we almost have everything that we need, I think. Do we need the equipment workshop? Might as well. Well, we're not taking it with us per se, because you don't. That's one thing that's different about this game compared to like Satisfactory, or sorry, that's compared to Dyson's for Program or Factorio. Is you craft things and you keep ready-made items in your inventory, which personally I prefer that. But that's just because that's how those games are done, and I've played so many hours of those games that's just common, right? But this game is set up differently, and it makes sense. And it's mainly like the build. Well, like say for instance belts you can't store in your inventory, which would be super handy because you're like, okay, I have 1,000 belts, so that means I can do 1,000. Not how many do I need? But again, at the end of the day, as soon as you start trying to make something, it tells you what is needed for that. And I'm just gonna go this way this time. It tells you what's needed. So a belt is a plate or 2 plates. So okay, that's pretty simple, right? So at least the tool tips or the little, I guess the information is there. It's just, oh yeah, make sure you always hit shift, by the way, because this is not shift, this is shift. Like you basically are running. Because you're trying to walk through all of this, good luck. Okay, so I don't think we have exactly enough to unlock steel yet, but we're not that far away, I don't think. Let's see what we can dump this in there, dump this in here, dump this in here, dump this in here. We have everything, but we need more modular frames. So that's something we can make, which we could actually start making them now, to be honest with you. Let's set that up. So modular frames take, they take reinforced plate and rods, I think. Let's just get, I want to get on top of something taller. Come on, am I stuck? Yeah. I can just look. What was that noise? So we have reinforced plates are being made here, and then rods are being made here. So what we can do is we could set up another one of these machines, which is going to be number 7, and we can just I don't know where the best place to put it would be. I'd like to actually kind of build out here, or maybe actually right exactly where this thing is sitting, now that I think about it, because the rods are going to be there. Can I build directly underneath me here? This is kind of actually in the way right now, isn't it? Let's that's going to hurt. Let's get rid of that, because we have rods here, and we have, oh, I need rotors anyway, so that's okay. We have a bunch of rotors here. Cool. So we have the plates here, and we have the rods here. So what we can do is we can just actually just place one. I don't know if it really matters. Can we make this a little bit bigger? Maybe something like that, and then just put this maybe here. Obviously, you can't really center that on anything, can you? And we'll just put a power pole here, and we'll connect that power pole to, well, one somewhat down to there, and this is going to come across to here. There. And then what we got to do here is, this is the rods, right? Rods are going to come out, and they're just going to go in like that. And then the plate, which I think is, seriously, come on. The plates are in here. And that's just a bit of a wow, I could, I guess, do that a little bit better, but whatever, right? We're going to come in here, and we're going to make modular frames. And we're going to get a box. We're going to put the box, yeah, let's just zoom this a little bit bigger. Eventually, this is going to be a massive thing, but for now, we're just kind of piecing it in as we go, I guess. And I basically want this to be lined up with that, and it can be, I guess there is fine, right? That is straight, right? Okay, awesome. What's the speed on these things? So they're 2 per minute. That's fine though, because we only need 50 of them, and they produce. Well, you're getting. See, they're on a. This is where this is a bit confusing, right? So you get 2 per minute. Okay, right. You're on a 60-second cycle, so you get 2 every. So basically, one every 30 seconds, basically. But that's okay. Because we have a lot of plate in here. Well, we have some plate. I can actually probably dump a bunch more. Well, again, this is just kind of our little hub area here. We can make more. That's kind of. Come on. We can make. Come on. This is the only issue with doing it like this. Actually, don't want to. We actually have some. I don't want to take any more from here. Okay, let's go over and see what we can actually make. Excuse me. So, actually, we need rotors. So we have, we need how many more rotors? 5 more. Can we do them in hand? Yes, we can. Let's just bust these out and get these 5 done, and then we can see how many modular frames we can make. Well, won't be able to make 70. That's all we need, because I want to really start working, and we need 49. So this is actually going to take a little bit of time. Actually, not really. It's only be 25 crafts, and each one's about a second. So while this is kind of crafting, I'm just going to let this do this. It's kind of boring to watch, but I'm not going to stop the camera for that. And it's kind of we have almost everything set up that we need to, like, prior to steel production, right? And once we get our little base set up here, whichever nothing's ratioed, it's just making things as it makes it, and I think that's fine, because ultimately, as we start going on, we're gonna really start upping our manufacturing. And if you remember, the nodes that we have here, we have 3 more iron nodes just to the left of where we were, and copper. We don't need much copper. We have copper. I want to build a whole new level above where the factory is now, and that'll be like our main. I think like our main production area, maybe, if you could call it that. I think that would be kind of cool. And we should have plenty of concrete for that, really. We're at 32 already, so we only need a couple more crafts. I think, 6 more crafts, and we're done. 7 more crafts. And then we can unlock basic steel production. And I think next episode, we're going to think about trucks. And think about how trucks are going to work. Because, all these buildings are big buildings, everything's so big in this game. You got to give yourself plenty of space. And we have 2 more crafts, and we're going to have actually 1 more craft. Well, yeah, 1 more craft here, and then we're done. Perfect. Guess what? We have enough for this. Awesome. Steel production.
Milestone reached. Steel production
Sweet. So let's go back and see what we can do. These, I really don't even want to do these. We have all tier 3 done. We have tier 4, so you can do advanced steel, which basically unlocks modern MK2, which is going to be really good. Then these are going to start going into other things. These are like way advanced for where we're at right now. However, we do need the automatic wiring to go into the space elevator, and we're going to need. What are those? Oh, the versatile framework. We're going to need those to go in as well. And then also the chips, the chips are in. Is that tier 4? No. This is going to be cool. Is that under. Where are the chips? The smart plating. Those we can make already. So we have a couple episodes for that, because we want to start feeding our parts. So what we want to do is we want to go into. What can we make with what we have? Nothing here. I really don't want to do jump pads, but I almost have to. I don't have to. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much that. So this is great. And while we're sitting here, let's can we zoop? Oh no, I always want to right click. Can we zoop in the? How do you zoop up? No. Okay, no. We got to be able to zoop. Let's see. How do you rotate? No. Build menu or mouse button. Sample building. Build. toggle build mode, snap, quick, switch. Oh, vertical. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go up 5. That's awesome. Is that going to be high enough for some of these things? That should be. Okay, that is super awesome. We can just go whoop all the way down. Well, I guess as far down as. Oh, this is so epic. This, my friends, is awesome. So there's a lot to do here, which I'm probably just going to do that off camera or do that maybe in a stream, because we actually want to set up. I know this is kind of in the way right now for what we want to do here, but that's all right. And I want to actually, let's see, how do we do this again? If we do Alt, yes, Alt. So we're gonna hit number 4, and I want to put a ramp. I don't know how many we need to get up there. I think we have 1 too many, 2 too many. That's okay. Alt and 1. No, Alt and there we go. And this is perfect. This is super awesome. Oh, no. That is not awesome. I don't know why that did. Why did that snap like that? Why does it snap like this? Oh, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be like our production level. Ooh, what's up there? Or like production level. And if you remember, we got iron over here. We actually have iron on the other side of this here, and I think there's actually. Oh, I think there's one more. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, right here. And then let's just check real quick for copper. Yeah, copper's over there, which is fine. And then limestone. Do we have any limestone? I don't think we actually have any this way. Oh yeah, there's some right over there. And then what else do we got? Sulfur we're not needing. Caterium will be the next one. Where's the closest caterium at? Ooh. That's pretty far away. Wow. 800 meters. Oh, is that correct? Is it right there? Is that accurate? 400 meters that way? No. That must have been the so it's 800 there, and there's 1600 there. So that's really far away. Yeah, that's super far away. I think that might actually be up where the coal is. But anyway, the game plan here, guys, is not to fall off of this, because that would be super bad. What can you build walls? Basic walls. Let's just. Does this matter? Let's build some walls here so we actually don't fall off this thing, because we can run against them, and we're not going to fall off. All right, guys, we're making progress. I'm very happy with the setup we have now. These are chugging away. I mean, we're way overkilling with all we have here. So when we step up production, well, we definitely will be, because we'll be using tons more iron, tons more everything as we go on. And now, ooh, it literally almost fell off of that. All right, guys, this almost looks like a little game trail. That's cool over there. It's such a beautiful looking game. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to get notified for this, which I think you should. And we are making super excellent progress right now, guys. A lot better than we did in the first few episodes, which we should have just moved over here right away, but I didn't know any better. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.